Normally, we ask all the questions.
Hi, Jim. And you like it so far?
Yeah, there's something going on every minute, it seems.
Nice to meet you. Oh, can I give you a hug?
Not today.
It's nice that people like you worry about old codgers.
We'll leave that to Victoria Sanborn.
I don't know whether I have a good side. I doubt it.
She's a woman
Let me just turn it on.
in search for answers.
This is just fun for me, so.
All right.
With lots of
I've
questions
got like 3,000 questions.
for these World War II veterans.
And what was it like being on the ocean for the first time?
Are there any memories that stand
Do you
out for you
remember how you felt?
What was it like for you to leave home?
And how do you carry this with you?
What was it like for you?
Yeah, it's a shame too.
Answer.
So many lives were lost.
And I see that it's still...
Yeah, sometimes when you get into it.
My question to you is, what have you learned?
You think it's emotional for her?
And all these men that I've lost in the battle,
Paratrooper Manny Ventosa.
they're still in my mind. I still remember them just like they were when they were 18 years old, 17 and 18 years old. I still remember them, but I feel sad for them. Yeah. Yeah, it hurts. Sorry, it hurts. Sorry, it hurts. You talk brave, but you can't be brave. It hurts.
Navy man Milton Ray.
Well, I talk about it because I feel that people need to hear it.
And we will.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Every
You
detail.
said that when the torpedoes hit, the huge plume of...
Yeah, it was just a column of burning oil.
Stories
Bullets are hitting the water.
these men are willing to share.
Because of the atrocities that they committed,
Did you shoot
they
them?
were we had to treat them like mad dogs.
Victoria
They were mean.
is recording it all
By the time the ship was sunk,
for the
I was
Puget
just-
Sound Honor Flight Project.
You've got to get the boat in.
Okay.
Get the troops out. Get the wounded into your boat.
When your clothing is on fire, you don't behave rationally.
Instead of slipping out of their chutes, they got panicky and they pulled their Mae West.
Did they die?
Oh yeah, they got crushed. I mean, they smashed. They hit the ground.
And it makes the history come alive. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Is to capture your history.
Here's the plan.
And then send that video talking about your military experience, and then send that to the Library of Congress.
My goodness
So that
gracious.
it's preserved for forever.
I mean, how many people would want to talk that long to a geezer who's 92 years old,
We didn't get into the 82nd until we hit Belgium.
If you think
Battle of
Manny's
Bulge.
wife
You're getting
Laverne
live machine gun fire over
has
your
heard
head.
these stories before, you're right.
Oh, yeah.
So I was blasting away, at the enemy, and we lost a lot of men.
Oh, he's a good guy, that guy.
Was there a lot of shooting and?
Oh, yeah.
The statistic is that the veterans from World War II are passing on.
There's not too many of us.
They're dying every day. 500 a day.
I guess we just fade away.
I'm not afraid of death, but I'm just thinking, well, I'm going to miss.
How long is this going to take?
Until I've interviewed everyone I can. If my recollection is correct, somebody announced torpedoes to torpedoes.
We learn how they were injured,
That's how I got burned. This was the only third-degree burn I got.
how they survived.
So everybody was killed except for 4 of you.
Just four of us got out of there.
He was taken prisoner, too, by the Germans.
You jump overboard.
Yeah, I jumped over.
I said, would you do me a favor?
What it was like coming home.
I said, would you go over there and tell her that there's damn, I on the dog.
Milton Ray surprised his mom at work.
That there's a sailor out here. And she comes screaming out, and so did all the girls. And it was a ball.
But that had to be one of the most special moments to see her son come home.
And we'll learn about Milton's son. He fought in a war too.
This is a Purple Heart. These around here are mine, and this is my boy.
At the Vietnam Memorial in Washington, D.C., panel 16W, row 66.
That's him right there.
That's where you'll find the name of 20-year-old Randolph Ray.
There's your son.
That's where we watched a father honoring his boy, remembering his life that ended November 12th, 1969. 46 years of pain.
It's nothing but a wall. Yet it just gets you. Piece of shrapnel goes through the heart, and that's the end.
Yeah, it is. It's bad. It's war is hell.
When he said that, when he spoke those 3 words, Manny had no idea there's a book written with that title. And the author
You got it.
is Milton Ray.
War is hell.
That fact will be included in Victoria Sanborn's videos. The story of the lighter will break your heart.
That was held by one of the Vietnam boys. He gave that to me. My son had that. It's a lighter,
That's his lighter.
but
Milton Ray has never met Manny Ventosa. Manny has never met Jim
That
Fitch.
you never forget.
They don't know each other.
Those guys, they knew what they had to do. And they did it.
think about all these kids that were killed.
In those contemplative moments when they
Just the loss.
rewind to those days when they served
Some of that stuff I can still see.
and fast forward to today.
The war's so stupid.
They've had a lot of time to think about it.
Yeah, they have.
They must know how fortunate they are to have survived and thrived
Yeah.
and lived long lives.
Yeah, boy, I'll say.
Good lives.
These are heroes.
John Sharify, King 5 News.